What's up, guys? It's Ovi here, and welcome back to Driven Affairs. Yep, hello, July. Hello again, James. You have the address for the next appointment? I do, miss. How did the interview go? It went well. It was definitely a different scene. I can't say I was expecting or prepared for doing the interview from a beanbag chair, especially in this skirt. But I didn't think I would take the job. They seemed to really care about what they were working on, but it's just not something I could see myself being very passionate about. I think there could be other jobs out there that could really challenge me and give me the drive that I want. Well, at least you went in and heard them out. Off to another interview? No, not today, thank God. You glance back in the mirror to see a tired looking July let her hair down and lay back in the seat. It's been a long week and it's only Wednesday. I'm going to need an afternoon in the saloon if I'm going to keep this job hunt up. I look like a wreck. You could have fooled me. I think you look great. Really? Thanks. Still though, my face is breaking out. My hair is a mess and my nails look terrible. I think I shall be predisposed for the rest of the afternoon. Predisposed. That's the nice part about being a guy. It only takes 20 minutes to get ready. Ah, tell me about it. Lord knows I could do with a saloon day. Hmm? Both seem fine. Say this. Ah, I could kill for a saloon day. Oh, really? I didn't take you for a saloon man. Oh, I may make it look easy, but it takes a lot of work to make this face presentable. July giggles from the back seat. Yeah, what would your beauty routine look like? Uh, we'd do the oh, we did do the works. We would we would do the works. That thing where you lay in a bathrobe with the face cream and the cucumber over the eyes. Hey, you can eat those, right? I've never tried. Then the bit where you put your feet in the water and the little fish nibbles at them. I need to do that. I need to do that. I think you might be mixing spa and salon up. Then I just want to sit back, get a full Brazilian blowout, and just catch up on all the best gossip. Oh, girl, you would tear it up with a blowout. Right. I'd be stopped in the street, pulled over, and the cop would tell me I'm simply too fabulous with with that blowout to be driving myself around and demand he drive instead. Well, goodness, I think we'll have to schedule an appointment. Should I pencil you in to have your nails done? Oh, of course. What do I look like? Some kind of savage? What color do you want? Sports car red, fabulous. Well, here we are, miss. Thanks, James. Maybe next time I schedule an appointment for two. Don't tease, don't tease me with a good time, miss. Have a good day. I like the humor so far. July flaps her hair around playfully and gives you a silly grin as you watch her walk into the salon. You watch that ass walk away through the mirror and wonder if that extra sway in her hips is for you. It's definitely for me, man. Wednesday, 2 p.m. Later on the Wednesday, you pull up to Garcia's posh townhouse. Natalie opens the door, thank you, and jogs down her steps, treating you to a nice jiggle from her ample chest. As effortlessly and graceful as a cat, she hops in the back seat. Hello again, Mrs. Garcia. Another trip to the gym today? Hello, James. You know it. How are you feeling from the other day? Almost debilitatingly sore, ma'am. Debilitatingly. Yep, too many eyes. Too many eye in that word. Natalie laughs as you pull out into traffic. So, it's hump day, huh? Ready for the weekend yet? That's yet to be seen. Sometimes, depending on how work goes, the weekend end up being busier than the work week. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you find something fun to get into. Thanks, me too. If you don't mind me asking, how are things faring with your friend Jessica? Any new developments? Not good, I'm afraid. Jessie called me sobbing yesterday. Apparently, a group of treasury agents showed up at their home yesterday and started confiscating a ton of papers and her husband's computer. Her husband told her not to talk to anyone without their attorney present. Yeesh, sounds like things are getting dicey. Poor Jessica. It's so frustrating. I'm worried Jessica's idiot husband is going to bring her down with him, but she doesn't know anything about his business. I just hate feeling powerless. Is there anything Mr. Garcia can do to help? You look back to see Natalie roll her eyes. Mr. Garcia suddenly, Garcia suddenly seemed to forget that we have been friends with Jessica and Marco for 5 years. I asked him last night if there was anything we could do. Maybe even have Jessica come stay with us until the situation improves. But he says that we are not really that close with Jessica and Marco, and it would be prudent prudent to distance ourselves from them. The fucking asshole. The fucking asshole. It's a shame Jessica fell for the wrong guy. Well, I hope things work out for Jessica. It sounds like she doesn't ask for any of this. This is the bad option, I believe it. Sorry to hear that. Happens when women marry shady guys. This is what happens when. What? With Jessica's husband being wrapped up in this business with all those unsavory elements. It's a shame women like that shows guys who make poor decisions. Oh, so you think Jessica would have married someone if she knew he was going to get into bed with organized crime? Yep, it's not the bad. It's the bad option. I know it. Well, that's rough break for Jessica. Seems like she didn't ask for any of this. I hope this all works out today. Thanks. I worry about her. Why the sudden cold shoulder for your husband? It sounds like you and him were close with Jessica and her husband. I don't know. Jesse and Marco have been two of our closest friends. We traveled all over together, and we were even in their wedding party. Esteban and Marco were friends even before I met Jessica. Do you think your husband is just trying to protect you two from any fallout? I wish I knew. He keeps avoiding the subject. I worry that now that our friends are on the rocks, he just doesn't want to be associated with them because he thinks it will make him look bad. I just don't want to believe my husband could be so shallow. Sorry. Or worse, if he's somehow connected to what Marco was into and doesn't want to get dragged down to. You're worried he might have been involved with Marco's business? No, well, I don't know. He doesn't talk about work much, at least not the little we do talk these days. I just wish he'd know at he'd I just wish he'd show at least a little concern for them instead of treating them like like they have the plague. You can tell Natalie is shook up a little by her husband's reaction. If this is how Esteban treats his supposed friends, she must be worried about how he treat her if things suddenly went downhill for them. Well, I'm sure he'll come around. Maybe he's just dealing with it in his own way. It's hard to see close friends go through something like that. I hope that's the case. And well, I don't know how a simple town car driver could be of help, but if there's anything I can do, please don't be afraid to ask. You look back to see a smile form on Natalie's face. Thanks. You're sweet. I'll keep that in mind. You leave Natalie in her thoughts as you navigate the crowded midtown traffic on the way to her gym. You pull, you pull the town car into the garage for the second time that week, stopping at the lobby entrance. All right, ma'am, here we are. Enjoy your workout. Instead of getting out of the car, though, you hear Natalie shuffles forward, resting her arms and head over the front passenger seat and looking at you expectantly. Jessica's still tied up with all the legal trouble with her husband. So, the pretty blonde bats her eyelashes at you. Mrs. Garcia, really, I'm still stiff from the from that first workout. I don't know if I have another in me. Well, the worst thing you can do is sit somewhere and stay immobile. We gotta keep you up and moving. Break up some of that scar tissue in your muscles. That's actually true. Whenever you have that, whenever muscle is sore after workout, you should work out more because that helps a lot. I remember I tested out like whenever I worked out, just had that muscle sore, just left it. I had it like for 3 days or 4 days, but whenever I continue working out, like pushing through it, it goes away in the second day or the third day. It doesn't take as long. So yeah, that's why you're so sore. Come on, don't be a pussy. I don't know if you're really bad at motivating people or really good. Good. I'm really good. She giggles and sits back in her seat, glancing at her tits. You have to say she's right. As you go find a place to park, not 10 minutes later, you're on the mat, sweating through another warm up as Natalie uh, punch, uh, punishes you for not maintaining Olympic levels of physical fitness. I never sweat that much before in my life. How do you call that a warm up? I thought warm ups are supposed to ease you into the workout. Okay, okay, take a breather. I'll go fill up your water bottle. Yeah, big boy, yeah, big baby. You watch Natalie, shapely figure, prance towards the water fountain. You suddenly feel a sting of jealousy, though, when a couple huge bodybuilder types approach the blonde and start chatting her up. Leave her alone. You hope that maybe they're a gay couple, but their body language and keen interest in Natalie seems to make very clear what they're interested in, given the amount of flirty posturing and giggling coming from their blonde query. The water bottle filled, Natalie gives the two hunks a little wave and struts back to you with an extra giddiness to her step, grabbing your hand and peeling you off the floor. Friends of yours? Oh, Jay and Rick? They're just guys I see around the gym. Oh, huh. They must be funny. Oh my god, Jay is hilarious. He helps me work out my core a lot. He's such a great guy. No, come on, it's squat day. We're gonna work on that booty of yours. The two of you head to the squat racks. You find an empty one, claiming it is your own, and you watch as Natalie throws some plates on the bar. This is what I usually squat. Is this too much? Too little? It's been a long time since you have done an actual squat, so you should probably start at a light weight, but at the same time, you feel like a display of if strength and powers to Nettie is in order after seeing the way Jack and Rick were flirting with her. Think I can handle a couple extra plates. It is okay if we start lighter. I'm a little out of shape. Mm, I'm probably gonna hurt my back, right? I think I can handle. Yep, whatever. Throw another couple 45s on there. You sure? You're not trying to impress a pretty blonde gym bunny, are you? I mean, you were struggling through that warm up. Oh, that? Oh, yeah. I don't have a ton of time for cardio. I'm more into weightlifting. You know what? Let's be honest, man. I'm not feeling that option. I'm not feeling it. I'm just gonna stick with this one. I'll admit, you kicked my ass in that warm up. Are you okay if we keep it a little light today? I think I need to ease back into working out. Sure thing. Smart move too. You wouldn't believe how many insecure idiots hurt themselves trying to impress some gym bunny. Yep, let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. Let's be good guys. I like a man who is secure in his masculinity. You slide down under and grab the bar. Natalie assumes the spotting position, sliding up so close behind you. You feel her large breast press against your back, instantly sending you a jolt of blood to your cock. All ready when you are. Alright, here we go. And one. The set of squats is challenging, but not terrible, and you definitely enjoyed feeling Natalie's body so close to yours. Soon it's Natalie's turn. As she effortlessly slides under the bar, your eyes are glued to her glorious ass as she knocks out the first two sets by herself. You don't notice her looking up and grinning at you after completing her second set. Hey there, big boy. Can I get a spot for this third set? Yeah. Nervously, you slide up behind Natalie, terrified of pressing up too close behind her, yet at the same time having to resist doing that very thing. You're not spotting anything from back there. Come on, get in there. Don't be shy. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boys. You try to focus your mind on anything else as you slide up close, trying to keep yourself from uh, spru- sprouting an erection, and poking Natalie right between her stunning ass cheeks. You're sure this isn't too much weight? I should be fine. Here we go. Ready? Three, two, one. Natalie lifts the bar free and engages in a deep squat, grunting as she pushes the weight-laden bar up and down. You try to maintain a good spot position without outright dry humping her. Natalie powers through the workout like a superhero, finally clearing the last squat and slamming the weight bar back on the rack. Spinning around, her body glistening with sweat, she raises her hand to high five. And 10. Ooh, yeah, bitches. Wow, not bad. You too. You're not in as bad shape as I thought. I'd like to see what else you can do. The woman grins mischievously. Fuck, I know this word, man. Mischievously. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. At you as you try and figure out just what she meant by that. Mischievously. Yep, I said it. Mischievously. See, I know it. I know it, guys. I'm not that dumb, okay? But but not today. Come on, champ. Let's go grab a smoothie, my treat. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Left showing on what she just said, the two of you grab your things and walk out of the gym. Cleaned up, back in your suit, and carrying your gym bag, you limp into the parking lot and head towards the car with Natalie in tow. Oh, you're looking a little beat up. There. You're looking a little beat up there. You sure I can't get you a cane or a walker? You're hilarious. I'd like to point out I was getting around just fine before letting you talk me into working out with you. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel absolutely great. Natalie lightly and gracefully hops in the car as you painfully and slowly slide into the driver's seat, starting the vehicle up. You drive off, taking Natalie back home. Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. And look, on the bright side, how many driving gigs come with free sessions? For the record, if I wanted to punish myself in such a manner, I would have joined the Marines or something like that. You ought to be off somewhere training and parking at Navy SEALs, not picking on poor old chauffeurs like me. I didn't want to say it before, but you are an evil woman, a real sadist, if you ask me. You are not the first person who has come to that conclusion about my character. Mentioning Natalie's parking workouts at big burly men, your mind can't help but drift back to the two meatheads who were flirting with her back at the gym. What about those two guys you were talking to early, Joe and Ray? You mean Jay and Rick? What about them? How do you like having a fan club at the gym? Are you are you as cruel to them as you are to me when you work out? When you work out together? Um how do you like having a fan club at the gym? It must be nice having a bunch of hunky dudes who are totally into you around all the time. What do you mean? They were into me? Oh, come on, are you serious? You didn't see those two meatheads just drooling all over you? What are you talking about? Jay and Rick are my friends. We were just chatting in the gym. Come on, Natalie. No reason to get embarrassed. You don't even know what we were talking about. How could you even know what they want? Doesn't take a rocket scientist to see how they saw you. Frankly, I think you're lying to yourself if you really think they just want to be friends. And between the way you were giggling at them and blushing and the way you dress, it doesn't seem like you hate the attention. All right, I'm gonna stop you right there. What the what does how I dress have to do with anything? Oh, okay. Let me backtrack for just okay. First off, you don't know Jay or Rick or me for that matter. Fuck you, man. Let's do this. Well, they looked like they would be much better shape to take you particularly cruel brand of abuse when abuse than I would. Are they friends of yours? I remember you said you see them around the gym quite a bit. Yeah, they are sweet. Jessica and I work out with them sometimes and occasionally go grab lunch with them. Oh, so you buy them lunch after beating them up so bad? Well, that's kind of you, anyways. Now, compared to me, are you usually more or less cruel to them when you work out together? I can be more cruel to them because I don't need them to drive me home afterwards. Oh God, you didn't kill your last driver by working him out to death, did you? Jerk. Well, Jay and Rick look pretty beefy. I bet they have a reasonable chance of surviving a Natalie Garcia gym session. Yeah, well, you keep being my gym buddy, James, and I'll have you looking like them in no time. I have to buy a bigger car then. I don't know that either of them would fit in this one. So when it's your when it's you and Jessica, do you guys do a good cop, bad cop thing when you are working out with people? Yeah, yeah, now that you mention it, it is kinda of like that. I see, so I'm guessing Jessica's the good cop. Actually, in good cop, bad cop, I'm the good cop. Uh, No, oh my God. Yeah. Oh, Jessica. Oh, Jesus, Jessica sounds terrifying. Poor Jay and Rick. Were they more guys you worked out with before, or are they just the last two who survived? James, stop it. We're not that bad. I'm gonna talk to them next time we're at the gym just to make sure they're okay. You're such an ass. All right, here we are, man. Home sweet home. See, that option was way better. Thanks for the ride, James, and for being my gym partner again. I'm gonna start thinking of new fun ways to punish you next time we work out. I look forward to regretting being your gym buddy again. Natalie grins at your comment as she hops out. As she does, the luxurious vixen stops just just after closing the door to stretch. Yeah, okay. Resulting in a view of her sumptuous ass lingering in your mirror for an oddly long but welcomed moment, as she gives you a coy smile before skipping up her steps. You can't help but wonder if she was putting on a little show for you. Friday. Friday is the usual slog, driving clients to and from the airport mostly. Despite the frantic schedule, though, you can feel the whole pulse of the city begin to change as its inhabitants wind down their work week and get ready to play. As the sun goes down and the glow of the city lights intensifies, you can almost feel the electricity in the very air. You just finished dropping off a couple German businessmen at the airport when your phone chirps. It's July. You know you don't have anything on the books for her today. You wonder if she's calling to change her schedule for next week's drivers. Or worse, maybe she's calling to ask for a different driver. Hello, miss. How can I help you? James, hi. I hope this isn't a bad time. No, ma'am. Just finished a drop off. Great. So this may seem a little forward, but I was wondering if maybe you would like to take me out for drinks this evening. You pause for a minute to digest this. Did July just ask you out on a date? Obviously, it might be unprofessional of you to accept engaging in a social relationship with a client could get messy real quick. But July is young, smart, and extremely attractive. You can't help but feel you had a certain chemistry together as you drove her this past week. Your phone suddenly chirps again. Natalie Garcia is calling you as well. I'm sorry, miss. I have another client on the other line. Can I put you on hold for just a moment? Oh, of course. Thanks. This will only take a minute. You put July on hold and answer Natalie's call. Mrs. Garcia, what can I do for you? Hi, James. You don't have to call me Mrs. Garcia. Natalie is fine. I was wondering if you were busy right now. Just finished dropping some passengers off. Why do you ask? Why do you ask? You aren't looking you aren't looking for a gym partner again, are you? With all due respect, I don't know if my body can take another round with you in its current state. Ah, poor baby. Well, don't worry. I promise this will be just a little less arduous. My husband canceled our dinner plans this last minute. We have been planning it for a month, and of course, something just happened to come up at work, and he can't make it. I'm sorry to hear that. Natalie. Yeah, me too. Anyway, I'm here and dolled up with nowhere to go, and I thought I'll ask you if you wanted to grab a drink with me. I'm buying. No hard feelings for whipping your ass all week at the gym. Hmm. Interesting. Well, we'll pick our choice in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed, leave a comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Goodbye.